Hi YouTube. I'm making a video. I'm on my way to the store, so I'm in my car. I'm waiting for it to warm up because it's cold. I was just thinking about stuff, and I watched several people's videos about spirituality and like coaches and should they charge and stuff like that. And I've been thinking about it. Here's my plight. I am newer to my path. I am been reading as much as I can. Not making excuses, but I work like 50 to 60 hours a week. So when I get off, and I only have one day off a week. So when I'm off, I try and like watch YouTube, and read as much as I can. Here's my plight, is that the way I learn by like doing. I'm a tactile learner. I do like doing or talking or what have you. And when I read, I don't know if it's ADD or just how I am, but I like my brain wanders. So I'll read a sentence and something in the sentence will trigger a thought or a memory or anything, and then I get off track and then I have to go back and reread it. So I know that sounds probably like ADHD or something like that, but so I mean, I can read a great deal. It's just that when that starts to happen a lot, then I'm like, ugh, I don't want to read. So that's the problem. And I, even though I'm working a ton, am making half as much money that I did 10 years ago. So it's a lot less stress, but at the same time, I don't have a ton of extra time. So for me, I'm really interested in finding some way that I can, more of a structured thing, like setting to learn, because I mean, I learn bits and pieces, and unfortunately, a lot of the books that I'm reading or I've chosen to pick up start out the same. Like it's all like, here, okay, this is what, like I read a lot of books about Wicca, so it's this is what Wicca is. This is the read. This is the charge of the goddess, and blah blah blah. And so it goes on and on. And so I've already read that over and over and over, and I'm more interested in like the witchcraft part. I'm not like, I understand the religious side, but I'm really interested more in on my craft. And there's just, like I said, there's so many books, and not being an avid reader, it's really hard for me to do it. So I was looking into like there's a Year and a Day program that was out from somebody on YouTube, and there was other things, and I was interested, even like I was investigating covens, but where I live, I haven't yet to find one that's like an actual like coven. Like, to me, it's more of like a grouping of people, and that group up for holidays and stuff. They don't really necessarily are instructional, you know what I mean? It's not like a learning thing. It's more of like a meetup of different types of pagans. So if anyone has any suggestions on someone that learns in the way I do, on what or how, or like, you know, like I said, suggestions of a good way for me to learn stuff. I think my camera's sliding. That would be great. I know I don't have a ton of subscribers, so getting people to see this is going to be a challenge, but it becomes really challenging. And even the courses that I've looked into, which I agree that, you know, when it's like all that extra work is put in by the person who's teaching, they should charge, but I'm not made of money and can't budget that in because there's other things that I need to budget for, like my car needs replaced, and just stuff like that. Normal everyday bills. I'm looking straight ahead because there's somebody shoveling their snow. I'm sorry that I'm not looking at the camera a ton. That's my plight. So if anyone has any suggestions, I would greatly appreciate it, on what a tactile learner should do when he or she learns by doing and talking. I don't necessarily learn. It's like pulling teeth for me to write stuff down, because for one, I'm one of those people that have really bad handwriting, and so I have to print and focus on what I'm writing. And but reading is another thing, because there's so many things I want to do in my day that, like, because I have, like I said, one day off that I want to get done, and to sit down and read a book for a long period of time, because that's what it takes me. I can't just read a chapter. It's like read, stop, go back, read. So if anyone has any ideas of what I could do, that would be awesome. So thank you for listening to me rant, and sorry that I look a little crazy, because I've learned to not wear the hats with the company logos on them anymore, so that I don't get in trouble. But anyway, everyone have a great day, light blessings, and talk to you soon.